8 years ago on this day, when I turned 40, I made a solemn promise to myself that I will give the next 40 years of my life, if God so give me another 40 years, to Nigeria. I was alone in my room when I made that promise to myself. I was sad at what was happening in the country. I was angry. I was dejected. And I'm more sad now because 8 years later, things have worsened. And today I reaffirm that promise to give the next 32 years, which is what I have now of those 40 years, if God so give me 32 more years on this earth, to Nigeria. Our country is bleeding. The north is bleeding. The south is bleeding. The east is bleeding. The west is bleeding. There is bloodshed everywhere in Nigeria. Our children that are supposed to be having a life of ease are having lives of difficulty. They are having to do what we ought to have done for them. They are coming out to protest, and yet they are being arrested and they are being killed. They are being tear gas, they are being shot at. That's not the way it should be. That's not the way it should be. Our country needs every one of us. And we need to come out and do the needful. We need to be vocal. We need to ask to be treated like human beings. And we need to make demands. Today, on my 48th birthday, all I can say is that I'm not giving up on Nigeria, no matter what it throws at me. I will fight for the Nigeria that I wish others had fought for before I was born. If before I was born, Nigeria was arranged and made a great nation, I wouldn't be where I am today. And if I'm able to fight and give the next generation a great nation, then I know I would have done something. So, let's do this together. Let's stand for Nigeria. Let's fight for Nigeria. Let's keep our differences aside. It hasn't taken us anywhere. Let's work together. We don't need to love each other. It doesn't have to be a love relationship, but we can work together, and let's get down to work.